Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 89. Dodgers, Braves, they get it going on again in Atlanta. Second game of the three-game set at Truist Park. Swing and a miss, pitch upstairs. Ohtani goes after it, comes up empty. Ground ball to the right side. Ozzie Albies is there, fields it. Throws it at first in time to get Freddie Freeman for the first out. 4-pitch walk with 2 outs issued to Mookie Betts. Up the middle, but that's exactly where the shortstop Mauricio Dubon is. Throw to first in time to get the third out recorded on Max Muncy. Inning over for the Dodgers. Roki Sasaki on the bump for the Dodgers. From Sasaki, swing and a miss. Got him with the slider. 2-2 pitch from Roki. Ground ball to the left side. Max Muncy is there, fields it. Throw to first in time to get Acuna Jr. 2 up, 2 outs for Roki Sasaki. Matt Olson up next. Smashed over to right. This one's going deep, and it's gone! Off the brick wall out there in right. And that gives the Braves an early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. That one left in a hurry. 0-1 from Roki. Ground ball to the left side. Backhanded stop by Max Muncy. Long throw to first, stretch by Freddie, and he's able to stop it as the ball pops out of the glove. Mauricio Dubon will get himself an infield single. 4-pitch walk issued to Michael Harris. That'll get runners at second and first with 2 outs for the Braves. Ozzie Albies coming up. Comebacker. Roki. Underhand flip over to first in time to get Albies. But not before the Braves take an early 1-0 lead. After Matt Olson takes Roki Sasaki yard. It's a 1-0 Brave lead as we go to the top of the second. Tommy Edman jumps on one, trying to hit the gap out there in right center to the window and almost to the wall. Tommy Edman pulls up at second with a leadoff double to begin the Dodgers' second inning. Teo works the 2-out walk. That'll get Dodger runners at second and first. Hunter Fiducia coming up. That one is flared over to left center. That one finds grass. Tommy Edman comes around to score to tie this ball game up at 1. Hunter Fiducia comes up clutch with 2 outs. 1-1 ball game. Base hit by Austin Riley. 1-out single for the Braves here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Roki Sasaki gets him with the slider. Now facing the leadoff hitter for the Braves, Drake Baldwin with 2 outs. Lined over to center field. 2-out single by Drake Baldwin. 2 on, 2 outs for Atlanta. That'll bring up Ronald Acuna Jr. up next for the Braves. Ground ball over to Mookie Betts. Underhand flip over to second for the force out. Inning over for the Braves. Roki Sasaki gets out of the jam. Freddie Freeman leads things off for the Dodgers. 2-2 to Freddie. That one is lined over to right field. To the window. To the wall. Freddie Freeman will pull up at second with a leadoff double to begin the Dodgers' top of the third. Freddie Freeman, do that dance, Mr. Double-Double. 2 quick outs. He's still at second. Tommy Edman, the hitter. 2-1 from Schauber. Lined over to right, and that one is gone! Tommy Edman connects for a 2-run home run with 2 outs here in the top of the third. Dodgers with a 3-1 lead. Tommy Tanks goes yard. As Schauber makes quick work for the second out, we'll bring up Hunter Fiducia up next. Splitter down low, taken for ball 4. Good at bat by Hunter Fiducia. Extends the inning for the Dodgers. 2 outs and a runner at first. That'll bring up Shohei Ohtani to the plate. Broken bat, base hit over to right field. Hunter Fiducia on his way over to third, and with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth, Dodgers have him cornered up. Bad dies a hero. Third and first with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman will have a crack at it. Jam shot over to right. Acuna coming in will make the catch for the third out. Dodgers strand 2 in scoring position. As we see a payoff pitch upstairs, that one misses. Leadoff walk for the Braves to begin the bottom of the fourth. There goes Albies off to the races. He'll be safe. Another base pad stolen by the Braves. Popped up. Shallow center. Thomas coming in. That one will fall in between Teo and Alec. With nobody out, the Braves have him cornered up. Austin Riley. Riley pops it up. Long run by Alec Thomas. He'll make the catch. Ozzie Albies will tag from third and bring in the second run for the Braves. Sacrifice fly by Austin Riley gets the Braves within 1. That one is driven over to right center, trying to hit the gap all the way, and that will sure land out there in front of Alec Thomas. Mike Yastrzemski will pull up at third on a double by Sean Murphy with 1 out. And the Braves most definitely are in business here in the bottom of the fourth. Mark Pryor and Will Ayrton out there. Oh no, Roki Sasaki has a trainer out there. Wait a minute. Roki has to come out of the ball game. Uh-oh, and here we go. Another one bites the dust. Roki can't continue. Ay, caray. It'll be Edgardo Enriquez to come in to replace Roki Sasaki. Braves got runners at third and second with only 1 out. And the top of the lineup coming up in Drake Baldwin. That one is driven over to left. Going back to Oscar Hernandez. This one will be not caught over the head of Teo. Can't make the catch. 2 runs will come in for the Braves on a miscue out there and left off the bat of Drake Baldwin. Braves take that 4-3 lead. That one's popped up over to center. Where was that at bat yesterday? Mookie in the 9th. Fly ball to Michael Harris. Ground ball over the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Throws out Max Muncy for out number 2 very quickly. Dodgers 2 up, 2 outs to begin the top of the 5th. Pitch upstairs. Called strike 3. Tommy Edman thought it was up. He's going to tap. We will go to the ABS challenge. Just barely a strike for the 3rd out. Inning over for the Dodgers. Shawver gets them in order. Bottom of the 6th we go. Braves with a 4-3 lead over the Dodgers. Eric Lauer back on the bump for LA for the 1st out to begin the bottom of the 6th. Sean Murphy now the hitter. 1 for 2 with a double. Jumps on that pitch from Eric Lauer. High drive. Left center going back. Alec Thomas at the track at the wall. Gone! Sean Murphy, who was the 9th hitter in the lineup for the Braves, goes yard. A solo home run here in the bottom of the 6th to give the Braves a 5-3 lead. Left-handed pitcher Dylan Lee. Dylan Lee for Dylan Dodd. We go to the top of the 7th. Top of the lineup coming up for LA, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch to Ohtani. That one is a fair ball down the right field line. Hits the short wall, and Shohei Ohtani will have to pump the brakes. And wait a minute, Ohtani! He ends up getting a second on Ronald Acuna Jr. Not sure what Ronald was waiting for. Here's Freddie going after the first pitch over to left field for a base hit. Shohei Ohtani pumps the brakes at 3rd. Dodgers have him on the corners. Nobody out here to begin the top of the 7th. We'll bring up Mookie Betts up next. 2-1 from Lee. That was a line drive base hit! Over to left center. We'll bring in Shohei Ohtani. Freddie Freeman will continue on to 3rd. Mookie Betts back to 1st. Safe! 3 consecutive hits by the Dodgers. Ohtani with that double. Freeman with the single. Mookie Betts with the RBI single. Dodgers within 1. Nobody out for Max Muncy. Inside, ball 4. And with nobody out in the top of the 7th, Dodgers have loaded them up. Walt Weiss got to come out with the hook. New pitcher on the bump for the Braves, Dieter Fuentes, facing Tommy Edman. Up and away, ball 4. Dodgers will tie this ball game up via the walk with the bases loaded. 5-5. Kyle Tucker with the bases loaded. Still nobody out. Tucker drives it over to left. Left fielder Lane Thomas with the catch. Mookie Betts will not come in. And that's a wide throw from Lane Thomas, but Mookie Betts not challenging the arm. Thomas going after that first pitch. Ground ball. That's going to be a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. The Braves get out of the jam. Dodgers are only able to tie the ball game up as we go to the bottom of the 7th. The center fielder to lead off the inning, Michael Harris. That one's popped over to left. Teo going back. Teo at the track. Teo will make the catch! Up against the wall! What a catch by Teo in left! And this time around, Teoscar makes the play. Payoff pitch from Phillips. Strikes out! Austin Riley on that sweeper way outside. Sacrifice bunt by Fiducia gets Teoscar to 2nd. We'll bring up Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball to the shortstop. Only play will be at 1st as Teoscar gets to 3rd. And Walt Weiss will not pitch to Freddie. He'll take his chances with Mookie Betts. Taking all the way, ball 4 on the pitch inside. 4-pitch walk to Mookie. So an intentional walk and now a real walk. We'll get the bases loaded with 2 outs for the Dodgers. Max Muncy coming up. Struck him out! What a nasty splitter to get himself out of the bases loaded jam! Dodgers get nothing! We go to the bottom of the 8th. Slow roller. Max going to have to let this one go, and it's going to be a fair ball. With the luck that Sean Murphy has today, he keeps it fair. Braves will throw in a pinch runner for Murphy with Drake Baldwin coming up. Pinch runner will be Brewer Hicklin. Will be on the base pads for Sean Murphy, representing the go-ahead run for the Braves. Here's Drake Baldwin. Pitch from Stewart. Oh, that is a line drive to right. Kyle Tucker will play it off the wall. Hicklin on his way to 3rd as Baldwin gets to 2nd, and the Braves with nobody out have him at 3rd and 2nd. Ronald Acuna Jr., the hitter. Infield playing in for the Dodgers. Slow roller. Freddie will beat Acuna Jr. to the bag. Runners stay put at 3rd and 2nd for the 1st out. Matt Olson will get the intentional walk from Dave Roberts. Not mad at that. He will take his chances with the shortstop for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. It's got the bases loaded with 1 out. Perfect situation for the Dodgers will be a inning-ending double play. Ground ball Oh, what? No way! No way! That just happened! Somehow, Mookie Betts is able to hit the ball with his glove. Tommy Edman was right at the bag. I can't believe what I just seen. 6-4-3 on a crazy putout. I don't know if I could even explain what I just seen. Top of the ninth we go, 5-5 all. Victor Medeiros, new pitcher in the ballgame. 2-2 pitch incoming. Swing and a miss. Got him with the sinker low. And Victor Medeiros with a big fist pump. He is fired up. This ball game goes to the bottom of the ninth. Tanner Scott in his 58th ball game for the Dodgers with 2 outs in the inning. Lane Thomas will be the hitter. 0-1 from Scott. Thomas over to right field. He'll drive that one in. That is off the short wall out there in right. Cruising it at second. 2-out double for the Braves as the inning continues. Austin Riley the hitter. Dave Roberts will give him the free pass as he will take his chances. Oh, wait a minute. That's Ha-Sam Kim. That's Ha-Sam Kim. Ha-Sam? Yeah, it's Ha-Sam Kim. I thought he was out of baseball. Yeah, former Padre, former Ray, Ha-Sam Kim. Line drive, base hit over to left. Teoscar Hernandez will bring it in, but not in time. Braves walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. 6-5, your final. Kim is getting mobbed by the Braves teammates as they have stripped them down. We can see your nipples.